Imagine you're working with customers' data and the same person shows up multiple times. If you don't clean that up, your sales number will look inflated, your analysis will be wrong, and your boss won't be happy. I am saying this from my own experience. So, in this video, I will show you exactly how to remove duplicates in pandas, why it matters, and how to decide which column should be used to define uniqueness. Let's get started. So, first, why should we even care about duplicates? Okay, let's see in the table. Here we have two kinds of duplicates. Two kinds. Let me be very specific. First, if you see this row, this both row like 5 and 1, where index position is 1 and index position is 5. These two rows are fully duplicated. There is a one kind of duplicate, and second kind of duplicate, let me show you this customer ID 101 and 101. Even though the name, everything is different, but let me tell you, still this is duplicate because customer IDs are always unique. We will go through each step that in this video how to remove duplicate in two ways, like one via default way, that is full row wise, and second via column wise. So first thing first, why to remove duplicates? Because duplicates distort results. For example, one customer buying once may look like two purchases, right? Second thing, waste storage and processing power. More rows means very slow analysis. Third, reduce data quality. Suppose if you are building dashboard or some ML models, duplicates can completely throw off your predictions. In short, clean data equal to trustworthy insights. So, first thing first, let's see how to remove duplicates, that too in a default way. And here, as I say you in each and every video, this details full command will be given to you in my comment section of this particular video, so that you can just copy and paste it in your Python environment and you can run it on a easier way, right? So first thing first, we will remove duplicates, or let me write this. First step, step 1, remove duplicates. Let's write this default way, DEFAU, oops, default way, right? That's is a very easy process, let me tell you. And default way is mostly used by all the beginners, so we should start from first step, that is removing duplicates in a default way. And by default, let me tell you, pandas use a function called dot drop underscore duplicates open and close parenthesis. What it does, it checks all columns together. So if the entire row is exactly the same, it removes the duplicate and keeps the first one, right? So let's try this in this way. We know, as this the data set is very small, that's why I'm saying, we know this Mira, this two things are there, where the first Mira is on index position 1 and the last Mira is on index position 5. Let's see this. What do we get when we remove the duplicate? So first thing first, we will write the syntax for drop duplicates and give this as a raw mode. Okay, so what's the syntax? As usual, like each and every video, what we do, we create our own, I would say, data frame, or I would say a new column where we can compare the both raw data as well as the clean data. So here also we will create one clean data frame, so that we can know and we can compare what actually happens after cleaning the data, right? Let me give this data frame name, or I would say, let me write new data frame name, right? New data frame name, right? In new data frame name we will write, and after that we will write the data frame name, sweet and simple data frame name, and from the data frame name we will simply write drop duplicates dot drop duplicates. As we are doing this on a full data frame or data set, so we won't be writing any column name, right? So that's why it is sweet and simple, one function and everything is done. So let's see the syntax and write this properly. New data frame name, let us write df class 7 new. Okay, let's write this. And then we will write the data frame name where we will drop duplicates. So we will drop duplicates from the raw data, that is class 7. This one. This is our raw data, right? Then easy function drop duplicates, sweet and simple, and then enter. But rather than doing enter, we can write this print and then this df class 7 new, right? This is the first, this is the clean one, and let us also compare this with the old one, the raw data that we have received from our client. So let's see this and see what difference do we get. Okay, so here what we have seen, there are actually 1 2 3 4 5 6, there were actually 6 rows present here, right? And out of the 6 we know that the first one and the fifth one Mira is same, and when you use this drop duplicates, it will remove the second one, it won't touch the first row. First row matlab ki the first data of the duplicates. As I have told you, there are two duplicates, first index number 1 and index number 5 is duplicate. So what Python will do, it will see, okay, Mira is done first, then it will go to second row, there is no Mira, there is no Ravi. It will go like this row by row, and then when it will see like Mira is once again present in this data frame, it will remove this rather than removing the first one, right? I mean to say, when you use drop duplicates, it won't remove the first row, right? It won't remove the first row, it, or you can say it will keep the first one and remove the duplicates, right? So what we have seen, see, the first one, the row where the row index is 1, where the row index is 1, that data is there, but where 1 ka duplicate, which is 5, row index number 5, we have duplicate value of row index 1, so that is removed rather than removing the first one. So that means the entire row is exactly the same, it will remove the duplicates and keep the first one as it is, it keep the first one. So here we have seen it only removes row where everything id, name, email and this purchase amount matches. Okay, this is the first way of removing duplicates. Now let's move to the second way of removing duplicates, or let's write this step 2, that is deciding column for deduplication. Let's write this properly. Deciding column for deduplication. ठीक है? Or we can write this as second way of removing duplicate by column. ठीक है? It will be easy for you to understand as well, for easy for me also to understand, right? This is the step 2. So wait, let me show you this. ठीक है? Let me, okay, what we should do, we should first use, rather than using this, we should use the cleaned one where we have cleaned the data, means this one where we have actually cleaned the data, this one, right? Rather than using the first one, we should use the clean one, right? It should be easy, and why I will tell you why I'm using this. And let me tell you one thing, in real project, you don't always want to check all columns, right? All columns you don't always have to check. You have to decide which column makes the record unique, right? Like if you ask me, from my experience, I would say customer ID in customer table, employee ID in employee table. These things remain unique. Like one employee have a unique employee ID in the whole company. There is no duplication in that. No matter the name would be same, no matter their address would be same. But let me tell you one thing, there this I would say the IDs, any ID, either customer ID, either employee ID, this won't be same because anything, any data should be make unique, right? So in this way, as you can see, this two thing 101 and 101 is having a duplication, right? By mistake the customer ID is duplicated. So how to remove duplicates via column? Simple, we will use a subset. So we will write syntax for drop duplicate. Wait, let me write this by column. Okay, what is the syntax for this? There is no rocket science, it's easy. You have to use this same function, but one extra added function as well in this, in drop duplicates only. So what we have to write, let me write a new data frame new, data frame new. Okay, let me write a proper spelling, data frame new. And in this you have to write data frame name, data frame name where you will be dropping duplicates via column. Then this function drop duplicates, right? Open and close parenthesis. Right now here the magic comes, you have to write subset equal to the column name, the column name where you want to remove duplicate. Sweet and simple. In subset you have to write the column name, the column name where you want to remove duplicate. So let write this syntax here on a proper way. What's the data frame new? We will give a new data frame. Let's give df class 7 cleaned. Okay, better than the new one, right? And we have to write the data frame name where we will be dropping duplicates as column wise. So what's the data frame we are working on? We are working on this data frame. Okay, then drop duplicates, open and close parenthesis, and we have to write subset. Subset means it will say, means we will be saying pandas, like we want to check if we have any duplicates or not in this particular column. Which column? The column name that we will write inside subset. What's the column name? Customer ID. So just copy it here, paste it, easy and simple. Let's do this here, and we will also compare as well. So print ds, what we will write here? We will write df class 7 new, and after that we will write print our, then our new data frame where we will drop the duplicates by column. We'll write df class 7 clean. Sweet and simple, no rocket science, nothing. And in this way we will compare. Okay, first will be the, let me write this, first will be the raw data. Okay, and second will be, and second will be the final clean data. Okay, let's run this and see what output do we get. Okay, so what output do we got here? This is the clean मतलब raw data वाला data. ठीक है, here we have 5 1 2 3 4 5 rows, and right now we have told कि drop duplicate as per customer id का column name. So in customer id we have this two duplicates 101 and 102, and as I've told you in this video कि in drop duplicate what happened, the pandas keep the first row and delete the second row. ठीक है, first row it is there, first row में what we have Arjun 1, and in second row the thing which is duplicated in second row there is Arjun 2. So when you run this query, you see the first one, the first data pandas will keep and the second data it will delete. So first data 101 we have Arjun 1, second data we have 101 but we have Arjun 2, so Arjun 2 is removed. I mean to say, whenever you do drop duplicates na, it will remove the second data as well. First data will be kept always unique by pandas by default, right? So that is the thing, and this work if you trust each customer id belong to only one person. If the same id repeats, pandas keep the first occurrence and drop the rest. I repeat once again, pandas keeps the first occurrence and drops the rest. Sweet and simple, no rocket science, easy one. Let me tell you, and these things we will use in our project. And let me give you some pro tips as well, like pro tips before you remove duplicates in your data set. These things we will use in our project, Python project. First thing, always explore duplicates first using df dot duplicated dot sum. ठीक है, choose the right column for uniqueness like email, phone number or a unique id. Be careful with names or non-unique fields. Why? Because they can cause accidental data loss. And to avoid accidental data loss, what I do, I always create a new data frame, right? I always create a new data frame. If I still write the old data frame or the raw data that we have received, it is still there, right? We have still the raw data frame. We haven't touched it, right? That's the reason why I always create either a new column, either a new data frame, so that we do not touch or hamper or do any damage to the raw data, right? And last but not the least, always keep backups. Why? Because this always saves your original data set before cleaning, like I did here, right? Sweet and simple, easy to understand, and that's it. Now you know how to remove duplicates in pandas, and most importantly how to decide which column should define uniqueness. If this video helped you, make sure you hit the like button, share it with your friends and subscribe with the bell icon for more data analytics and data engineering tutorials, and please do not forget to watch my project as well. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care and happy coding.